Guys, welcome back to the channel. As usual, I am your host sellssi, and today we're going to talk about the Ghana Black Stars, camping news, updates, Andre Ayew's inclusion, developing some controversy on social media, and the arrival of our opponent, Central African Republic. Yes, they are in town already for that game on Thursday. The Black Stars will begin camping. I'll be giving you updates on it, and we'll talk about the team news as Thomas Partey's injury was confirmed today by Arsenal when they played Manchester United. A win late on for the Gunners, 3-1. The scoreline flattered the Gunners. If you did not watch the game, you'd jump into a lot of conclusion on this. It was fine margins in this game, and it was quite an interesting one at that. Unless, of course, you're a United fan like I am, it was painful to watch, and the manner in which the loss came was really hard to bear. But Thomas Partey has been confirmed injured. The news came after coach of Arsenal, Arteta, was interviewed pre-match. He said it happened in training. We'll look at the team news, Andre Ayew's inclusion developing, a lot of talk, and everything in between. As usual, subscribe if you have not. Click on the notification bell to get more updates. We'll start off from the camp of the Ghana Black Stars, who are going to start camping by Monday. Tomorrow, the 4th of September, the players are expected to land in the country, and some have already started coming in. Others are already in town. Tomorrow, the players are expected to start camping officially here in Ghana, and the trip to Kumasi Sports Stadium, or the Babayara Sports Stadium, and to Kumasi will likely be on Tuesday. The Black Stars will open camping on Monday, 12th September, as part of preparations for the upcoming Afcon Qualifiers at the Babayara Sports Stadium versus Central African Republic. Coach Chris Hughton officially named the squad on Saturday. Injury concerns are casting shadows over Ghana's preparation, as key players such as Thomas Partey, Daniel Amate are set to miss the game. These setbacks were confirmed by the Ghana Football Association, but I had an issue with some of the setbacks that needed addressing. Tariq Lamptey, he made an injury return for Brighton. Probably Brighton did not want to rush him. He just came back. I rush him into the national team again and possibly suffer another injury. Probably that is why. But we'll get answers to that in the pre-match press conference for Coach Chris Hughton. The squad is expected to start arriving in the training camp on Monday, September 4th, marking the beginning of focused preparations for the must-win fixture. Now, currently, Ghana are on top of the group with 9 points, holding a point above Angola and 2-point advantage over Central African Republic. That is why a win for Central African Republic could do us a lot of damage. With the birth of the 2023 African Cup of Nations in Ivory Coast on the line, the Ghana Black Stars just need a single point to make it out of the qualification to top the group and get into a favorable pot. They will have to do that and win emphatically. So that is it there for September. Tomorrow camping will begin, and talking about camping beginning, our opponents are in town. Central African Republic have arrived. They touched down in Accra and they are ready to go. The Wild Beasts contingent consists of home-based players, and the technical team led by head coach Rui Savoy landed at the Kotoka International Airport. They are currently lodging at the Oak Plaza Hotel at East Airport and will spend a few days in Accra before leaving for Kumasi, where the match will be played. The Wild Beasts will take on the Black Stars in their final Group E game. They have foreign-based players who join the team in Accra straight from their respective camp bases abroad after this weekend's league matches. Ghana currently sits top Group E with 9 points. As I said, the Black Stars need just a point, but Central African Republic will know what is at stake. A win for them could see them do the unthinkable and usurp Ghana to represent their country in the African Cup of Nations, the continental showpiece there. So it will be interesting to see how things end on that front as the Ghana Black Stars opponents have landed. Talking about the team news as well, Thomas Partey's injury was confirmed, but some inclusions were also being questioned on social media, most particularly the captain Andre Ayew. Defended in some quarters, talked about in a negative light in other quarters. It is clear that we have a problem. Chris Hughton would have to stand firm on his ground. Player like Edmond Addo, why is he being played or called up here. The last time he played a competitive game was in May 2023. Why is he being called up? What is Coach Chris Hughton looking to achieve here? Why is he in the team? We don't lack in that department of the pitch. So why was he the one that was called up by Coach Chris Hughton? What's the latest on Daniel Kofi? We need answers to that. Hopefully we get them in the pre-match press conference. Tariq Lamptey featured for his club side. Is it a case of Brighton being cautious in easing him back into play, or the Black Stars did not see that he would add or do anything for us in these final qualifiers? What is the situation there? Because clearly he was fit and was able to play in Brighton's win over the weekend. Captain Andre Ayew, he has no club at the moment. Season has started. First 4 games for most clubs have started. Why is he being included here? What is he offering? Well, some are saying that he is offering leadership qualities, and probably that is the case. But is that why we are including him here? Why is he filling a squad space then? He could as well have been introduced into the camp without playing a part. He's occupying space in the team. Why is that the case? We need answers to this, but not to sort of talk down Andre Ayew's contribution. It's clear that he has been a stalwart for Ghana, has been amazing for the Black Stars in the past, but there comes a time when probably we might need to move on. Journalist based in the UK has sought to defend Andre Ayew's inclusion in the Ghana national team. He says, while acknowledging that Ayew's call-up might generate debate, the journalist by the name Osman Rahman underlined the value of Andre Ayew's contributions in the past and need for experienced players in the squad, especially after the loss of Thomas Partey, which would mean that Daniel Amati and Thomas Partey, one of the most experienced two in the team, will not be there. However, we have Richard Ofori back. He hasn't played a game in a long while. What is the thinking behind inviting Richard Ofori? The inclusion of Andre Ayew in the Black Stars squad continues to be a topic of discussion, with supporters highlighting the track record and the potential impact of his experience on the team's performance. Ayew, with 24 goals for the Black Stars, will undoubtedly be aiming to make an impact on the field if given the opportunity to feature. He said that Ayew is one of the most dedicated players in the history of the Ghanaian football. He's also the captain of the national team. He also emphasized that Ayew's experience and leadership are critical for an overly relatively young team, and called for putting Ghana's interests first. So support there for Andre Ayew. Another school of thought is saying that Andre Ayew, we might probably have to move on from him. Why is Coach Chris Hughton calling him? What message will that send across? Will that be the right tone to send across and say, you are a captain, even if you don't have a club, we will call you no matter what. You don't play regularly. Last time you played was 4 months ago. We'll still call you because we feel that you still deserve to be in there. The meritocracy of the call-ups have to be justified for the most part. That is what we want here. That's the only way we can get the right players at the right top form and shape playing for their national teams. It's all we demand for, and it's everything in there. Abdul Fattah Wissaku made his debut for his club side Leicester City. It was a great run out for him, but his side lost, unfortunately, in that one there. He'll be hoping to have significant impact for Leicester City as they look to get back into the Premier League. So that has been it for today. Ghana Black Stars camping begins tomorrow. Central African Republic have arrived in town. Andre Ayew's inclusion developing debate, and other inclusion exclusions questioned by myself. Let me know your thoughts in the comments box. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great evening.